Studios such as Disney, Pixar, and DreamWorks are already using AI, but not in the way you might think. This video will demonstrate how businesses can save a ton of money by automating the animation process without sacrificing quality. Also, I will tell you what I think this business future holds. Will people be able to make longer shows more easily? Are you ready to learn about the most impressive AI technology for animation that even big studios are using? Hold on to your seats, because this is going to blow your mind.
Hi, my name is Alice Storyboards, founder and project manager at Blab Studios, a digital art studio focusing on animation and video games.
The animation industry has come a long way since the days of hand-drawn cartoons. From 3D modeling to motion capture technology, animators have had access to an ever-expanding range of tools and techniques to bring their creations to life. Now, a new technology is set to transform the way animators work: artificial intelligence. AI-powered animation tools are already being developed and used by studios around the world. These tools can help you with everything, from character design to motion graphics. And they are only getting more and more sophisticated. Probably at this point, you have seen hundreds of videos talking about the most common ones, like Midjourney, that were basically the first very rough introduction of what AI can achieve. The logic is kind of simple. You type a prompt in any of these softwares that produce images, and then it starts looking up for some internet copyrighted images called AI algorithm. And done! You have a cool piece of art, either a character or a beautiful background. At this point, you have taken two people's jobs, a character designer and an environmental designer. But wait, are you? Do you still need these artists to make the turnaround poses or Photoshop the backgrounds in layers? Even big enterprises such as Adobe that owns Photoshop are experimenting adding more plugins to the software. So anyone can use Photoshop with a click of a button. Imagine how the animation industry will evolve. Will it come down to simply pressing buttons? And if so, could this job be done by an AI robot? It's interesting to think about a situation where many robots press different buttons to make images. But the question remains, what buttons they need to press? Also, the process still needs to be overseen and led by a person. Hope we're clear now of what Midjourney, DALL-E, and any image generation software can do in 2023. They just serve for very basic concept art. And animation is not just about concept art. We need to model characters and environments. So if you are doing a 3D animation, you will need to sculpt your characters, add bones, and then animate them. Is there an AI software for that? Yes, there is. Is it good though? Obviously it's not. But here is how you can use it. I found out an AI tool called Monster Mash. Basically, what it does is inflate a 2D image and sculpt your image in a very rough way. But again, you can use it as a starting point and probably save up so much time. I tried to recreate myself this amazing 3D soldier we did a year ago in Blab Studios. I opened Midjourney. After several tries, I end up with this image here. I could probably spend more time here trying to recreate the perfect image, but the time you end up wasting on trying to generate the perfect image, at the end you could just draw it or hire somebody with those skills to do it. So we won't waste too much time here and pick a soldier from all these generations. Now, in Monster Mash, I first post an image and then trace it to start making art. I use my pen to trace because I have a Wacom tablet. If you don't have a tablet, you can try using a mouse instead. Then, inflate and boom! A really crappy soldier that you could throw it to the trash, or maybe it can work for a storyboard or an idea of what it can be. Okay, I wasn't really a good person with the AI program. I mean, it's called Monster Mash for a reason, right? Probably does work better with a monster instead of a human being.
It's not perfect, but it's a very good starting point.
There are other companies that are trying to make 3D modeling, but most of them are in beta version, so we can't test it out. Like 3Dify, the website looks sick and they claim to have a software that generates text to 3D model, like Midjourney but in asteroids. Comparing today's AI to what we might see in the future is like comparing a modern smartphone to the old Motorola. It's hard to imagine how much technology will evolve in the upcoming years. But considering it took 30 years or less for smartphones to reach out their current level of sophistication, we might have a similar time frame to figure out how artificial intelligence and other technologies will continue to shape the world. Okay, so we already talked about AI solutions for concept art and 3D model. Now let's talk about animation. Let me present to you one of the most greatest pieces of software that is currently on the market: Deep Motion. In 2023, it's very likely that both large and small companies will use softwares like Deep Motion to make animations. With AI at their disposal, these companies can make high-quality animations in a lot less time with a lot less work. This gives them a competitive edge in the industry. If you are an animator and you didn't check out this yet, you will reconsider all your workflow for once. I will show you in a minute a cool test I did with Deep Motion. But first, I want you to understand how animation works in a more traditional way without AI. Normally, animators have at their disposal live action footage to use in order to animate properly. First, we make a blocking pass to set up the animation's keyframes and general pose. Once it's approved, we move on to the next step, which is in between and refining, which gives the animation a smoother feel. But even an easy animation that is only 5 seconds long can take anywhere from 5 to 8 hours to make. By using Deep Motion technology, we can get rid of the blocking process and make the full animation in just a few clicks. Even though the end might not be perfect, the AI makes it much faster and easier. What used to take 3 to 5 hours on physical work can now be done in just 1 hour, which is a huge time saving. Isn't it amazing how much technology is changing the way we work and make things? AI can also be used to create entirely new styles of animation, like Gen 1. Here is a test. If you are until this part of the video, smash that like button for more real animation and AI animation, and in general, more animation. There are, of course, some things that could go wrong when AI is used in animation. Some people worry that AI could make some jobs obsolete or make it less important for people to be creative and intuitive. But many experts think that AI real promise in animation lies in its ability to work with human artists, boosting their skills and letting them create in new ways. AI is changing the future of animation, and the options are really exciting.